Hey, y'all, it's Letitia with Lighten Up with Letitia, and I'm here along with my girls in order to do a overall recap of season one of Beyond the Gates. So, welcome, Monique.
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm good. Hey, it was a good first season. Let me just
It
say that.
definitely was. Okay,
Coming
we're
out.
gonna bring up Miss Kira as well. Hey, girlie.
Hey,
Happy Sunday.
Ladies. Happy Sunday. Ooh,
Are y'all
oh
ready to
boy.
talk Beyond the Gates?
yes. No, I
Okay.
am.
Listen, so okay,
Absolutely.
this is season one. We were so excited that it came about in February of 2025. They got in. We're going up to 199 episodes for this first season, and
Mm-hmm.
you know that I do the shorts, 3 minutes or less. But I got a little behind because I thought that just like they did the Christmas week, that they weren't going to do the full week for the New Year's. So I got two behind. I'm like, no, let us just talk about the wrap up of the end of this season. So we're talking 195 through 199. We're gonna hit the main issues, and then we'll give our overall thoughts about this particular season. So anybody want to say anything before we jump in?
I thought it went up to 200, isn't
I mean, we have a 200, but technically
Yeah, we
200
have
is
a
season two.
right.
it? Not according to. We'll talk about
It's the
that
only
past
one
Paramount.
season.
available now.
I was gonna
They
say
they
Paramount done
removed all
snatched
of them
down
from Paramount.
all of season one. All the
Yeah,
way
'cause
from
they
Hmm
got
season
like,
two.
that's crazy.
I know. I never heard of that before. So the whole thing is gone. So what about people who are just now coming on board? You
Yeah.
know,
Maybe they
Right.
trying to find
Maybe
a home for it. I don't know.
I don't know. Well, I will
it's
say
been
I
there the
was able
whole
to watch it,
time.
and if you have Prime, you can still watch it, but you still have to have the Paramount Plus
Subscription.
subscription.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah, because
You
yes.
somebody
can
was
watch it.
complaining on social media about that. Like I was catching up, and I paused it and came back, and
They were.
the whole season was
Yep,
gone. I'm like,
and gone. I said, "Oh
I said,
my
I'm glad I
gosh."
was caught up because I'd have been irritated, but I have Prime also, so
Yeah, no, that would have been me. Because I didn't know until I saw it in the groups that somebody said Prime. I said, okay. All right, well, let's go ahead and jump on in. We're going to talk about Christmas first. So here
Hmm.
we are. We have gathered together. But first of all, it was a whole thing. Like the Duprees do a whole like competition thing. They even had a tree trimming party competition. Martin had his tree trimming party, and then Danny had hers as well. But at Martin's, June, of course, showed up. You know, she was invited and came in, and she brought some ornaments that Tyrell and Samantha had made when they were little. And we got to see like a whole forgiveness scene. Tyrell said he forgave her, and they really took her in. And then they brought in her sister Regina. So it was a
Mhm.
whole reunion. So tell me what you think about that.
Um, I'm glad they brought the sister back around, and I'm glad that everybody had a plan of what they're gonna do around the holidays, who's gonna be where, and who's gonna be hosting something that they spot, because the family is like kind of divided, because everybody marriage is not everybody like divorced, especially Danny and Nicole. So
Exactly.
it's like, so I'm
Hmm
glad that everybody had their destination spots and days when to go visit said people. I thought that was smart, because it would be it's like it's enough drama in the family. Like, we don't
I
need to
agree.
have drama on Christmas, ruin it for the kids.
Right.
And it's good to see June's sister, and how she said she would like to spend Christmas with her sister. A sober
Mhm.
June. So I think that's very sweet and touching, and the way June gave a very thoughtful gift that unlocks some memories for the kids with the ornaments they made as when they was really little. So that
Mhm.
was.
Miss Kira?
Baby, I love my Christmas tree, okay? We either get a color scheme or we get a theme. So this was right up my alley. I'm like, okay, they each got their little tree trimming parties and they each trying to win. Danny want to win and make this whole big thing for her new husband. So I thought that that was pretty nice. I also like that they included June because that was a long road to get there. So I'm happy that she's included in spending some time and celebrating with her kids and their new family, extended family, and that the sister was there. And like Mo said, that we had two separate things to divide and conquer so we didn't have to be catfighting, because you know how the Duprees like to give it up. They like to, sometimes they like to tongue tussle a little bit.
I mean, it was almost a little something, something when Eva was talking about. So, well, I accepted the invitation because Kat wasn't gonna be here, and then Kat walks in, like, oh Lord,
She
but
made a great interest.
but she ignored Eva the whole time and kept it moving. I'm
Her
like,
gifts.
so I will say I loved that the kids remembered their Aunt Gigi, and how that moment was very sweet too, and how they remember she used to read stories to them and take them to church and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, I think this is gonna be a really nice reunion thing. And it just, to me, it was the icing on the cake when Tyrell said that he forgave her and everything, because he had been giving her a
Yes.
hard time.
Yeah, he's the only one of the kids that give June a hard time.
Yes. Hey, Candy. And we got some other folks in the chat as well. Hello. Hey there. Hey there as well. Welcome. We're talking the wrap up of season 1 of Beyond the Gates.
Yes.
Now we're gonna go on to the Christmas party here, and how at the Duprees, and how everybody's having a good time. They're giving up their gifts, and but Nicole is winning because she gave them an all expense paid trip to wherever they want to go, child. And then after all of that, by the way, she had been given some information by Ted by way of Leslie that
And all
Mr.
her aliases.
Senator, you're right, a senator had been sneaking around on his wife. And Nicole was getting ready to tell her and Danny for them to tell their mother during this Christmas thing. How inappropriate would that have been? Like, why? Why? What did y'all think about that? Like, Nicole, really?
Yeah, Nicole got on my nerves. I'm like, y'all, like you told Ted, it came by way of Dana, Leslie, Sherry, Annie, whatever her aliases is. All of them. I'm like, you got to take the messenger with a grain of salt, okay? Like she could very well saw all those things. Don't mean that's what it was.
Right.
So yeah, I like how they had like the red herring of between Sharon and Vernon, and Sharon making googly eyes. It's like what they saying. It's like the words can have a double meaning. But you know what I mean? When they talk to one another. So they plan on the viewer's hair top with that storyline. I was like, nah. Heck no. He ain't about to do that to Anita. Like for Sharon? No.
Not for Sharon.
What? Because when she first came on the scene, she was like, she came off like homeless, almost drug head. She looked a hot mess with that wig. But since they went on tour, she had a glow up. Yeah, he's not gonna get that up. Look at Anita. Like, no, he's gonna get that up.
Maybe they be doing their worst when they cheat anyway. So I mean, it ain't never practical.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
That's true. Look at Ted and Dana Leslie. So that's a
I don't know though, but Dana Leslie is gorgeous though. I mean, so it's not like it's an aesthetic thing. She's just crazy as all get out. Like
I said a downgrade. I ain't mean by just aesthetic.
Okay, I thought you meant aesthetics. Okay, my bad.
I was talking about Sharon when she came on. Then her attitude and stuff, that was off-putting.
Yeah.
I understand they have a history and stuff, but it was just off-putting when she first came on the scene. But
I didn't think Vernon was cheating. They just threw me off when they did the whole thing with the cufflinks. Because I'm like, what? Why are we leaving cufflinks? What are we doing here? But I knew from the get-go. I was like, because he wanted to sing, and Nita was like, Vernon, please. I was like, Mama, I want to sing. Vernon want to sing. So I thought that's what it was, and they threw the cufflink thing, and I was like, don't do this. Don't do this. But I thought that was really irresponsible of Danny to want to do it in that time frame, like Mo was saying, considering that it was Dana Leslie. I was like, girl, please. But she has totally been off her square since the whole thing with Ted. her head ain't quite on straight and as practical and logical as she normally is. So I was like, yeah, I
I
Yeah,
get you
was
don't want your mama to be hurt, but like this ain't the time.
I
exactly.
was
It's
I was Danny in the situation. Danny like, this is not the time.
She was
She's
like, "Girl,
like,
you
no,
won. You winning. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
right. You want the
no."
best gift?
And I feel like Nicole is operating out of her trauma with the
Yep.
situation with Ted because while she running around telling everybody else to go and get help and everything, she ain't got no help. All therapists need a
Nope.
therapist. And she
Yep.
ain't got no help at all whatsoever. Like, girl, you're not healed behind this Ted thing.
Mm-mm.
And she
So,
be having these expectations of people. She be putting these expectations on people that's like not them. I'd be like, I know
exactly.
you want your family to do good, but it's like she want them to live a certain way in her eyes. I'm like,
Mhm. And I'm like, calm
everybody different.
yourself.
Everybody is flawed. Like, calm down. Get off
Yeah.
your horse. Like,
Period. Period. And speaking of Nicole, I mean, she was running with this information. Now she was in Ted's face saying she didn't believe him, but she really
mhm.
was believing it because she was shading the heck out of Sharon at this party,
Right.
just being hella rude. And I'm just like, oh my gosh.
Even
And
Danny was looking like, girl. Because Danny knows. She looking like, yo.
they,
Yeah,
I
that's
felt
not her
like,
character.
Tracy and Sharon took it all in stride. Like
Even
they
Tracy
didn't.
noticed that. She was like,
Mhm.
yo, the
Yeah.
shade.
It was like you gotta watch the quiet ones.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's not like I
But
said,
I'm
Danny.
glad
That's
that she
not
didn't
like
jump the
Nicole.
gun because, well,
Yeah.
anyway, Vernon saved the day with his actual surprise
Singing.
by coming in and he started to sing. So then he reveals after a riveting rendition of Joy to the World and having his backup singers and all that stuff, he reveals that Sharon has been helping him and he's been sneaking
Sneaking
around
around.
getting yeah, getting lessons from Sharon because she's the professional. Now, I'm glad that they gave that background because that's what she does. She literally
Yep.
is a voice teacher and so it
Mhm.
just fell into place. And plus they had already been friends, but they were playing with us though, like you said, Monique, because that whole her oogling their pictures and her fawning over him and carrying on. I was just like, girl, now we trying to withhold the fact that we don't believe that y'all having something going on, but you look
Right.
acting a little clingy. You're doing a little too much.
They play too much in our face. I say, come on now. I just think she probably giving him some voice lessons. That's what I came to when I was watching. I'm like, there's nothing going on. They play too much. I'm like,
Way
nah.
too much. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see what you're saying. Hey, Jalen.
Hey, Jalen.
Hey, Jalen. I can't stand. Oh Lord. Oh no. Okay.
Now you know
Now,
how you
Jalen, everybody ain't got no disease.
behave.
Exactly.
You go to
What
show
is
to show,
happening?
point out diseases. No.
Okay, so we're wrapping up the Christmas talk. We got a chance to see Eva with her mama. They had their nice Christmas at brunch, but then her mama
Mhm.
told her, "Girl, go and get that man." So that's exactly what she did, and she was sitting up in Isaiah Santa's lap. So here
Mhm.
we are. What do y'all think about Eva and Isaiah?
I
I am
mean,
not
you
a
know,
Eva
Isaiah wants
fan.
some more, and he don't want to be snuck. He don't want to be no more sneaky links or whatever they've been doing. He wants something more. He said, "Well, if I want something more," and Eva is kind of. I'm glad. Look, I'm gonna say this because I ain't been talking about this show in a while. I'm glad Eva kind of moved on from the whole Tomas thing in my eyes because that was getting tiring as heck, and I was tired of her cat going back and forth between one another over Tomas. I'm like, yes, Isaiah, please come in. He good on the eyes. Like, I'm like, okay, your father, your brother, y'all are some good looking guys. Like, y'all,
Mm-hmm.
okay. She's like,
Mm-hmm.
She's like,
Uh,
uh-huh. I'm like, yeah, so please
I'm at the
give me
age
a
that
distraction.
I can talk to the son and the daddy. I really love that for myself
Okay, Letitia. Okay.
because they're all fine. I'm like, ooh, okay, okay. I hear y'all. What you think was Kara, Eva, and Isaiah?
You're mute. You're mute,
Oh,
Miss Kara.
uh
You're
oh.
mute.
I'm on
There we
mute.
go.
That's better.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Yep.
Whew. I said I am not an Eva fan, but I believe is Eva deserves things and she deserves better than chasing Tomas around because I don't even want Cat with Tomas. Okay, I
Thank
just
you.
want Tomas to just disappear and be over there with Bill working in the office. And the
Mm-hmm.
only thing I didn't like about this is I feel like she's speeding, one, and two, like why you had to make him like Dupree family adjacent? Like he couldn't just be a whole just random new person. I was like, because Kat was giving her the business over there too. I'm like, oh Lord, can't we just go over there and let her do whatever she's doing for once?
Yeah.
But you
Yeah,
know,
Cat was getting on my
hopefully
nerves.
everything works out and he's not, rebounding and she's not rebounding and
That's what I
yeah.
said.
Yep, that's you. I'm glad you brought that up because that's my hesitation with them. I like them. I think they're cute. I would love for them to be something for real, but I don't know if they're ready. And because on one
Same.
hand, like Eva acting like she not worthy of somebody approaching her or pursuing her, that's a red flag for him. And for
Mm-hmm.
him, he did just get out of this relationship and he lightweight ran away from wherever he was to come back home. So that could be a red flag for her. He could be rebounding. And if in that case, I'm like, maybe y'all should take it a little bit slower. But I don't like her reasoning for taking it slower. And then because I
Yeah,
feel like
same.
she just doesn't
But is
she's
she
a
taking it
product of
slower?
her, huh?
I said, but is she taking it slower? Because
I
we
mean,
are, but
that's
we
what she
not.
said. And
That's what her
then
mouth is saying.
right within that belt she was pulling on.
Okay.
I don't know, it
Let me
said
not even
Look,
something
my
mad at
different.
mind
you,
is
but
telling me no,
the
but my
words and
body
that
is telling me yes, yes,
exactly the
I'm
yes.
words and the
saying,
actions not matching.
yep. And
Mm-mm.
that's the same thing she did with Tomas too. Like she turned him down the first time too. And then the
Mm-hmm.
second time went for a whole go. So hey
Hey,
Lemon
let me
Pepper,
kush.
Lemon Kush, how you doing?
Hey.
Thanks for joining us. We're talking Beyond the Gates. So, okay. So now we are done with Christmas and we're going to go on to something a little bit more somber. So, Anita gets her diagnosis and we know that it's the big C of the big B. And so, she gets the information, she decides to do it alone. And then once she got the information, of course, she had to bring Vernon in. But even before she told Vernon, she told her girls first. So, tell me how y'all feel about that. And then when she does go to lean into him, I will just say that I loved how he said, "Don't sit there," because she tried to be stoic and try to take it on herself. And he was like, "Don't do that." He said, "You lean on me, let me have it." And so, and then we
Mm-hmm.
finally saw her like literally fall into her husband's arms. But what do you think about Vernon's initial upset about her telling the girls first before telling him?
As a partner, you kind of understand, like, dang, like, I'm like, we in this for life, like, for like you said, for better or worse, right? And then I can see his initial upset, but her explaining it to him, I'm like, okay, you can get him a better understanding, like, where she's coming from, why she went to the her bandmates, her sisters, first, and she said, and she related, that Tracy had something like that as well, but hers what came out to be benign, and you know how she had it's like it's a woman kind of like a woman thing. I don't know, like especially something relatable. One of your bandmates went through the same scary scenario, but they came out in the clear, but you didn't. So it's like I don't know.
What you think, Miss
It's,
Kira?
I get why she told them first. I mean, as her significant other, I'm sure, he wasn't so happy about it. I was just glad she finally clued somebody in because when she was going and doing all the
thank you.
testing and stuff by herself, I was just sitting there and like, I had little thugs here. I'm like, what? These aren't things that you want to do by yourself. When you're doing a regular mammogram, okay, fine. But when they're
Mm-hmm.
telling
Right.
you need to come in and get testing, and the lady even suggested that, you have a support system because it can be a lot, and she still waited till the bitter end to tell them. And then it kind of like she almost told Vernon because he kind of like overheard. And it was a lot. Anita, a little,
Mm-hmm.
black women, we're a little hard headed. And she was definitely representing that hard headedness that we have and wanting to take it all on ourselves. So I was just glad she was
Mm-hmm.
finally able to let somebody else in and share that with them, so somebody could support her.
Hmm. Yeah, I agree. I have to admit, I was a little taken aback when Vernon was like, "I'm your partner," whatever, blah, because I get that, but it is still her choice. And it always bothers me when people react in a manner like that because they make that situation about themselves and not about the person who's literally suffering. And so so I'm glad he dialed it back really quickly.
That's all I'm gonna
But
say.
but I was taken aback at first, like, oh my gosh, please don't go there. I'm like, she's already it was hard enough for her to even get to this point to come to tell you, because she didn't even tell him about the biopsy, like, period. Like, the girls knew about that too. So, I mean, I'm not an advocate for not telling your partner, especially someone who has been as loyal as he has been to her, but it still was her choice, and I respect that. So I am glad that, again, that she has the support that she needs. Now, then we're going to go on to when they had to tell the kids and Danny and Nicole's reactions. And then I feel the same way about Vernon that I felt about Naomi, because Naomi and Chelsea lightweight went off on Danny. So
Look here.
let's talk about their reactions first of
Mhm.
all, and then also how they went about it, because they each ran to their ex-husbands. So Danny ran to Bill immediately before she told the children. And then Nicole, she did run to Ted, but it was after she had told her children. So let's talk about that. Let's start with Kier.
Ooh, baby. Them, them running to the exes, I preferred Nicole's technique for telling the ex after and just having him kind of looped in to support the girls in whatever way they need to be supported, as opposed to Danny's method. But what I didn't like is, now, I guess Danny maybe should have seen that they always go over there on New Year's or whatever it was and pop up. But I was like, y'all need to do it a little bit better than letting people wander on in this house, because y'all should just be like, listen, we not accepting guests, and just let them go. But instead, they welcomed them in and explained. And I felt like them getting upset, like, your mama just found out last night she's not allowed to process
Thank
and
you.
regroup and then meet with you. It was literally the next day. She can't
Right.
have a couple hours, she can't sleep on it. She was devastated. So and if they wanted you all there, they would have had you all there. They just had the two of them. So I feel like she should have been the one to tell them, Bill, they grown. But again, I get them wanting to have the support from both ends, so that they're aware of what's going on, that they need that extra support even in your adulthood from both of your parents, if you can get it. But yeah, I said, not y'all
Hmm.
hooting and hollering at mama like mama don't got emotions and feelings over her waiting 2 seconds.
Thank you. I got more to say, but Monique.
Yeah, I like how they showed the sisters' approach to the news and who they went to first. I already knew Danny was gonna go to Bill first. Because I think Vernon said like when he was telling Andre about it, like, Danny's strong, but she gonna really need you to lean on. Because
Hmm.
she is strong, she hot headed and like, but she is vulnerable. She is like, she really wear her emotions, on her sleeve. So she really needs someone to lean on. And Bill, she used to lean on him for all them years they was married or whatever. So I'm not surprised her going to him first. Um, and I guess she want to find out. Oh, need some help to approach the girls about this news about their grandmother. Um, Nicole, I like her approach better than going to Ted first. But yeah, so I definitely don't like how the girls, Naomi and Chelsea, reacted to their mother, and like they had the same initial reaction like Vernon had when Anita was telling him like, yo, you told your girls first before you told me. But it wasn't intentional, you know what I mean? Because like you said, like Kara said, like she found out last night, and y'all so happened to already had plans to go over to the Grams house,
Hmm.
surprise them with some balloons and stuff. Like, she didn't know that. Okay, so she's still trying to process it herself. So I did not appreciate their attitude when it came to their mother, and then they went to go hug their daddy first. I'm like, Look. Oh,
Mm-hmm. I felt the same way. I was like, how dare you? First of all, she my mama. What are you talking about? She's your grandmother. And she, like you said, she needed time to be able to process. And I'm glad Bill was there because he was the only voice of reason, talking to them. He was like,
yep.
look, and he said that exact same thing. Yes, your feelings are valid. Yes, you have the right to be upset. But your mama just found out her dang on self. Like, what the heck? Oh, get over yourself. This is not your fight. And you can't even blame Anita because they walked in on, mid conversation. And I feel like she
And
probably
they
was just
gone
like,
home.
I don't feel like trying to fight you to tell you not to tell you what's going on. So she
Right.
just went ahead and told them. You know what I'm saying? And so it just
Vernon was
is.
trying though.
He was, you're right. He was even trying to usher
His
them back
best. He
out.
was like,
Like,
"Here
Right.
you
how y'all
go.
coming
Can
here?
you talk to your mama? We'll get up with you
Right. He
later.
trying to
You
usher them
should go
out the
see your
door like,
mama now."
He did try, but Anita was like, no, it's okay. It's fine, whatever. But so no, I did
they
not,
hear them.
especially Naomi, I did not appreciate that. So I was glad Bill was there. It was cool that, and I do understand why they told the ex-husbands, in terms of support, because there's another part of the diagnosis that she has some type of gene that is more susceptible to the big C.
Yeah.
And it can also be passed down to her children. And so they all need to be tested.
Mhm.
And so we're not quite getting into that episode unless y'all really want to talk about, Kat's reaction and the kids' reaction to having to get tested or possibly going to get tested. We could talk about
And I
that.
will
But
say, I'm happy that Andre was there because had Andre not been there, poor Andre, poor Andre, because she was like, "I gotta talk to Bill." He was looking like, "Oh, freak."
but I feel like Andre, in being her new husband, there's a certain level that you're going to have to deal with considering
Yeah,
the history that they have. I mean, 30
right.
years worth of time. It makes sense for her to run to him even beyond their girls because that's what she had known for all of those years. And so I think she's just going to need time to process. And well, she's finally going to be like, okay, no, I need to go to my husband first. I need to go to my
I
husband
was gonna
first.
say I need her to work on that one day at a
Yeah.
time. No, we
Yeah.
gotta
Mhm.
start, detaching from Bill. And if the girls want to loop him in, let the girls loop him in, and you know.
Yep. Yep. I can agree with that. Now, Candy, girl, you talking about you ain't seen it since Karen Huger. That was the first episode, I
That was
think.
the okay. See, look, I was saying that
That's
was
what
the
I
second
just said.
episode.
Like that was episode 1 of season 1.
Girl.
Like, yeah.
Yes, ma'am. That was a long
That's a
time
lot of. That's
ago.
that's a lot of episodes. You have to definitely be invested and enjoy it if you know.
Yeah.
Yes, but I still feel like it's a soap opera. Like any other soap opera, just jump in if you want to start watching it.
Yeah.
Just jump in, and your friends that have been watching us, we will fill
Hmm.
you in. We'll fill you
I was
in
gonna
on
say
the
because
other
you had
stuff.
what's the name and them on it at the end of the season. Giselle and what's the other one? Was on
Wendy.
there too for 2 seconds.
Wendy.
Yep. Giselle and Wendy were on there.
Wendy, Steven, Osefa.
Yep.
One
They were
episode.
Calliope and what was the child's
Look,
name?
I'm glad you
Gloria.
remember their names.
I don't
Look, cause
remember their
look,
names either.
Gloria and Calliope. I was like, Calliope? Good
That was
Lord,
Vanessa's
really?
ass being fast.
Okay, so then now we're gonna move on to something a bit more. We're gonna go miscellaneous, kind of like the offshoot stuff. First of
Mhm.
all, Leslie and Joey. So Leslie goes to introduce herself because she wants him to fund this Leslie Thomas Outreach Center that is supposed to be
A
a
free
free
clinic.
clinic for the community. That is Samantha's idea. But she wants to step into the dark side for them to fund it. Why? Y'all tell me why. Why is this?
Have you
Cousin
ever
Leslie.
met all of her aliases? What do you mean
Right.
why?
I don't understand. But is it simply to wreak havoc? Like, why would you want to align yourself with somebody you know?
But she don't have no moral compass. So why would you ask
No.
that of the lady with all the aliases? She don't have no moral compass. She's just trying to get the task done for her daughter. And she see
That's
her
true.
daughter excitement. So it's like she's the type of person that would do whatever for her daughter. Even before they even got over here. when they was in Chicago. I bet that's how she was moving.
Hmm. For her daughter or for her purpose? Because
That's what I
sometimes
was thinking.
I would say
sometimes
by
we
way of
do
her daughter.
things.
I
Sometimes we
could put
do
that in
things
air
for other.
quotes, but she
Yes,
do that. She
exactly.
does that. She
We do
did that
things
all
under the
season
guise of
for her
our
daughter.
children, and we really not. It's really for us or to look a certain way. And Leslie definitely, she's just not. What's the word? She's just not like a stable, is the best word I can think of it, person. Like she lives in chaos. So unless she's causing some confusion or some chaos, she need to go get some therapy because she's not, you can't buy, they say you cannot buy the class, you cannot buy the things. And she's, even though she has the money now, she's still not fitting in there. So she is like, okay, if I can't be accepted that way, I'll just continue to use my money and cause chaos under the guise of doing good. She just can't get
She
right.
like a round peg trying to fit in a square hole. Like, girl.
Yeah. But I do like that he called her out though, and how
Yep.
he said, "Listen, you would do better for yourself. You'd be more interesting if
Hmm.
you didn't try to seek outside validation from these
Force
people."
it. Trying to make match happen.
So, and she was like, "But you are interested or whatever." So he did sit down with her. So who knows? They will probably be in bed, not literally, but they will probably be in business bed with each other because he gonna find a way to exploit the entire situation. So, because that's just what he does. Now, Jalen, I see your comments, but I'm sorry, I could not put them up there because you're not gonna keep on calling these people names. So, but we will tell you who this is. Before we get into that, though, also Joey, and so now Vanessa is proudly parading Joey around, and they're out in society, high society, and it was basically much ado about nothing. They ain't been paying them no attention. Now
Nope.
Vanessa thought it was gonna be a big deal. Ain't nobody said nothing to them. They mind their own business. So
Nobody care about you and your relationship. What they gonna
really
say? Ooh,
don't.
look at her husband body is barely cold. Look at her moving on with this
I mean,
shyster.
honestly, that's how I feel. But Vanessa can't buy herself a clue. So if that.
Mm-mm. Nobody cares.
Girl, people been knowing that you been stepping out on your dead cold husband for a minute. So
That's
they
true.
ain't like you been making special trips to the country club and having bang out sessions in corners and closets and stuff. Like, girl, please.
Exactly. Good afternoon, Harold.
Hey,
Welcome
Harold.
to Beyond the
Hey,
Gates Talk.
Harold.
We're wrapping it up for season 1. And we can't get out of the season before we start talking about Nicole and Carlton. So I've never liked Carlton. I think he has some ulterior motives. I don't know what they are, but it does seem like he disappears sometimes, and that's kind of weird. And then, but anyway, they seem to be getting along and doing little dates or whatever. She's been kissing on him and carrying on. However, she accidentally left him hanging on New Year's Eve because she went to go get the news from her mom. But even afterwards, she did not call him. She called Ted to go and talk to him. So, what say you about this seemingly budding relationship with Nicole and Carlton? So that's who it is, Jalen. This is Carlton. He is Ted's business partner and ex-friend who has been coveting his wife all this
His
time.
ex-wife. Well, yeah, all the time.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. He been in the corner waiting for his turn. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting on
Yeah,
the
He took the
birds.
bench.
opportunity. Like, is the person really your friend if they does something like that?
Period. No.
You just a business partner and associate is
Mm-hmm.
best
I was just
all these
waiting for
years
your
because
word.
like no. Look, I would have to put a belt to ass. We would be in a parking lot fighting. Like, I
I
don't give
mean,
a
they was about to scuffle in the
like,
hospital.
yo.
They were. You're right. Ted was about to get with him.
You've been like scheming this whole time, like waiting for me to do a F up, and I did, and it came to the result of the end of my marriage. So yeah, I didn't like how they got together. I didn't want them to be together. It was just for us, Nicole to have this standard that she be putting on people. I had more standard for her not to go after Ted's friend. and
Right.
business partner. So there's that.
Period. Well, okay, so he's dead and she can't. No, he's not. Her husband, her ex-husband. She has an ex-husband who he is business partners
I
with
think she's
still
talking about
currently.
Joey.
Now, maybe you talking about Joey. Yeah, but
Yeah, I think
Vanessa's
she's talking about
husband
Joey.
is
Joey, the white guy up there, yeah. Her
yeah, but
husband
he
is
also
dead,
he the
and
one
he
took her husband out.
right.
Quite
He
as kept.
unallowed the husband. Child.
So, child, whole nother drama.
Scandalous. All right.
She got a nerve.
Yeah. Yepers.
So
Anything
Carson
else?
just been what's the name who played Carson just been he is stuck in this role of this kind of man because he in that Divorce Sisters, which by the way, I'm waiting for that to come back. TP,
Same.
like hello.
He was
Same
just in
character
something else,
though.
though. Like, he was in
Shiesty.
like
Right, same character, different name.
he was
Mhm.
just in a Christmas movie. I can't even think of which one it was. I don't think he was Shiesty in that.
But you know what's funny to me? When I got introduced to him,
I think I know what you're talking about. Kira.
his character was Shiesty. The very first time I remember him on screen was The Pass. Todd and
Yeah.
Candy's The Pass. Oh
Being a Todd
my
setup.
god. And so to me, he never plays anybody that isn't some shiesty charlatan character that is on some mess.
Look, he was
You
made for
know?
a soap opera.
When he did Dynasty, he was okay. He wasn't shiesty.
God,
I didn't
was
watch
he?
it.
The new
Is that
age,
the new one?
the new age
one.
one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The new age one. I was in it because I was like, okay. I can get with it at the beginning, and then it start doing some other stuff. I think by the time.
Yes, Candy, tap in. This is some tomfoolery that we can all enjoy.
I mean,
Beyond the
look,
Gates
maybe we'll
gives you
direct you
all
on
the drama.
specific episodes. Like, okay, go watch episode.
Mm-hmm.
I want Nicole to be happy. I just hate that. Like,
Yeah, I want her to be happy too.
this what we're
Genuinely.
doing. Because when we had the little vanilla one, I was like, okay, well, at least he's not associated with her husband. So maybe we'll try it. And Carlton do be disappearing like he got a whole another family in another city. I'm like, Carlton, where do you
He
be
probably
going? You
do.
for nothing.
Mm-hmm. Because he be disappearing.
You've been friends for them for how long they had this practice going for years. Like, y'all ain't never met his significant other or dates or women he came through, or he was just waiting for Nicole this whole time, or he was creating
definitely wasn't
another
just waiting for
family. I don't
Nicole.
know.
But I need to know.
Me
Look,
too.
That's season 2.
But I think we definitely gonna find out because I'm like, he is not on the up and up, and I know that. Oh, but though that picnic was nice.
Look, here she go. That picnic was nice.
He know what he be doing.
He do.
Exactly.
That picnic was nice, and I might be like, okay, can you woo? Okay.
Oh, you holding? Oh, look, he said, girl.
Right.
I'm like, gonna turn to putty.
Maybe just for that night, but not for the long run. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but
okay.
Nicole don't strike me as that's like Danny's wheelhouse. Nicole's head is all Nicole ain't right neither. Okay,
She's too analytical to have a good time for me. I be like,
move on.
I'm like, adopt some of Danny thoughts. Like, let's have fun. You ain't have to be no commitment. She's so, like I said, analytical. Like, she psychoanalyzing every situation. Like, everything don't need to be psychoanalyzed. Just free your mind, okay?
Exactly.
And just spray your legs one good time and just be free.
But I feel like that's what she did. I feel like that's what she did because that day for the picnic, she said, he was like, oh, I wanted to ask you out. She was like, okay, then let's do it now. And he was like, oh, okay. Well, he said, all right. So then that's when he planned that picnic real quick. But my thing was, I was like, why was that picnic at your house though, girl?
Where do we stay?
Anyway.
Right.
I was like, that's the second man you had in your house in the last 2 days, ma'am.
Listen,
she can't go to the hotel. That'd be more messy, especially if the same hotel Ted stay at. Baby,
well, where he at? Where did he live at?
I don't know.
No, who he lived with is probably the real question.
I'm about to say the same thing. He probably live with somebody.
Hey, DeMarcus, how you doing? Happy New Year.
Hey, DeMarcus.
And hey, Sassy Pants
Sassy
005.
Pants.
Welcome, welcome. We're talking about the wrap up season 1 of Beyond the Gates. And we're going to move on to the New Year's Eve celebration. So, Chelsea is they're at the party. Tomas and Kat is there. Ashley is there with her festive blue dress on. And then Derek comes with his new cane. Of course, Naomi and Jacob is there. And Madison and Chelsea are there, and Chelsea keeps checking her phone. Madison is like, "What are you doing?" But she has a big old surprise for Madison. One of her favorite singers, Kenny Lattimore, guest stars, and he sings Our Favorite for You. Child, that song turns 30 this year.
Yes,
That's how
I
long
see
we have been
everybody.
singing this song.
Wow.
So here we are with Kenny Lattimore sounding and looking as good as he did back in the 90s.
Yeah.
And he blew it away. They had a good time. Everybody is festive. Everybody's coupled up. Even so, let's talk about this, Pete. This one. So, what's her name? What is her name? What's her name?
Shanice?
Leslie. What is her name
Oh,
today? Leslie. So Leslie
She said, "What's
tries
her
to
name
go to
today?"
Ted with the mistletoe. I guess she did that for Christmas. Well, so she was still trying to get up on Ted, but for New Year's, child, she gets a text message from that Detective Malone, and she runs off saying that she is the fireworks. So, what do y'all think about that villain in the making couple?
Look, I don't know why she want her cake and eat it too. She don't want nobody to mess with Ted, but she finna go mess with Marcel Malone.
Right.
Like, cause she cock blocked when him and Shanice was talking.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, girl, please, you up here trying to deal with the cop, and you wanna keep linger on Ted, like, cause y'all slept. He slipped up one time. Y'all slept together. I don't think that's gonna happen again. I don't know why he keep letting you in. I don't care if you is my baby mama, and we still didn't get the DNA. Look, I hope Ted in season 2 do not get into no health scare or anything. You might need some blood, cause Eva is not your child.
Oh,
Cause that never came back.
Well, Nicole said she had some rare whatever that Ted had. I
Yeah.
don't know, child. That's what Nicole said.
That's what Nicole said.
Well, looking at the test that Dana Leslie gave her,
I was saying Dana test too.
Yeah, but she said that, like Miss Kira said, she was saying how basically like you couldn't fake that test. There was something about it that you couldn't fake.
Like he had
and so
something.
Yeah, so they truly believe that he is, that she is.
But that type of doctor.
I don't know.
It's
but I will say
You're
this.
supposed to know. I was mad with my
no. I'm talking about fake the test.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How would Leslie Dane? Well, she is schemer scammer, so she could know.
True that.
And
but the people in the comments in the Facebook groups are tussling about the fact that they truly believe that Eva actually belongs to Nicole and Kat actually belongs to Leslie. I'm like, what?
I ain't tussling with that. Look,
are you crazy?
Hospital? I don't think they were even in the same location when they had them kids.
Yeah, because I could have sworn Dana Leslie got kicked out.
I thought she had her baby in Chicago.
Right.
I was like, yeah, so I don't know. But she could be messing up Eva's birth certificate. I won't be surprised she tampering with her identity stuff. Like, I don't know. She could be younger. She could be like a Monet, like not giving the right age.
Wow. I hope that's not the case. I'm like, please establish these people. I do not want no upset like that. That just sounds. I don't want it.
Because she been so schemy and been calling favors, like how people fake stuff. So I won't be surprised she lied to her daughter. I'm just saying. It's messed up. It's definitely messed up, but she's a messed up individual. Even her adopted mother, like, girl, you got this rage and envy and madness in your blood. You got all this money, you still ain't fitted.
Yep.
Look,
that's
that's you.
I would take my money and go.
Yeah, all this venom,
but not Leslie Dana, child.
Dang, I'm done. It's like acrimony all over again. It's like, what will satisfy you, ma'am? Golly.
Right.
She wants that man, and she wants. It's almost like Haley. That's why she tried to link up with Haley at some point because it's almost like you. Well, Haley is scheming and scamming in a different way too. But it's like you
Mm-hmm.
want that man, and you want that respect, and you can't buy that, and that man don't want you.
Period.
Ooh, I don't know
But
how to feel about her and Marcel, because I don't like neither one of them, and I don't want her to get over on him, but I don't like him either. Like,
Yeah, I don't like
I don't
him
want
either.
you
But if he
I don't
know,
want
actually
her
do,
to be
look,
able
if he
to
actually
use
do
him.
a right thing in his career, that would
Mm.
be it. Even though it's unethical, you sleeping with or dealing with uh
see, I feel a little bit different. I wouldn't mind seeing them wreak some havoc because I felt
Really?
like remember when he first got hired to watch her at the Winterfest, he
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
was making some comments to I think Vernon and even to the chief. I think he had made some comments where he was they were surrounded around have and have nots. So in
Yep.
my opinion, he feels the same way as Leslie, like they're the have
Sir,
nots
go sit
and
down.
would like to be in the haves. And so it would be interesting to see
But
them because he got when he once he gets his retirement money and he's off payroll and his divorce is final, then we're going to see exactly how they can really tear up some stuff up in Fairmont Crest. But it would
he
be
act like he
interesting.
ain't getting he act like he don't be getting money for his side missions.
Right.
That's what kills me softly.
Right.
I be like, okay, where's this money? Like, I know you these side mission hustles you've been doing. I know you keeping it from your wife in the
Wife.
divorce.
Mm-hmm.
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 Like, come on, let's be for real.
Got that
Yeah.
money
But
Your
maybe he's
wasted
wife's
just
about to
playing
get
it
half.
smart till he's done, and then once he's done,
Right.
it's gonna be on and popping. Him and Leslie gonna be on that boat. Shirley, is it?
But
What do you
y'all
call her?
just
Is
It'd
it
be messed
Shirley?
up if he trying to con her out her funds. I'd be like,
Oh,
yo,
now that would be interesting. But I don't like
take
neither
back the
one of them.
money
I
that
don't want
Nita gave her,
I don't want her to
oh
get the one
and
up on
she
him,
really
but
got to get out that house she built.
I
Lord,
don't want him to
that
get the one up
shouse.
either. Cause why Fairmont Crest? Why y'all gotta be go somewhere?
I agree.
Vanessa was trying to get her to go build someplace else, but you just got to be here.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like Haley. I want a house
Yes.
here. I need a house down the street. I need a house in this neighborhood. Girl, you and Billy Bob boy could have went somewhere else.
Because how does
Mm-hmm.
it feel to have all that money and then people just be like, I can't do it. Let me just go over there. I'm good
Right. And they still not paying you no mind.
at all.
Joe
You
Lane. That's the crazy
just
part.
sitting
I
here
think that's why she
just
mad. I'm
mm-hmm,
mad at her.
matter and looking foolish. I'm like, ma'am, nobody cares.
Right.
Now, let's get to okay. So when the ball drops, everybody is kissing and hugging and carrying on, including these two.
Mm.
Lord have mercy. Ted and Shanice. Now they have been slowly building up to
Which I'm
this
glad.
moment. We've been seeing little pieces, bits and pieces of a little crush, a little batting of the eyes, a little
Flirtation.
gift giving, little all that sort of thing. And now here we are. What do
Yes.
y'all think about them? Because I got thoughts, child. Whew.
I
Um,
mean, I feel like she's the best option out of what we had. Leslie Dana's absolute no. June, I was kind of like, that's cute, but do we really like June? Probably not. But she think he fine and this is cute. So I think at least this is his best option. And I always wanted a love interest for her. I wasn't for the
same.
whole homeboy. Oh my god, I can't think of his name. Derek. I can't
Derek.
stand Derek. I was like, ugh, Derek. I don't know what Ashley saw in Derek. So I feel like it's the best option if we're gonna give a love interest. I don't know how well this is about to go over, but we got Carlton, so why we can't have Shanice? At least Shanice wasn't waiting in the corner on her turn, okay?
Well, I mean, or was she?
She tried
Because
to date Derek, though.
but see, that's the point I'm making. So I saw a post in one of the Facebook groups again. They were talking about how y'all going off about Nicole and Carlton, but you need to keep that same energy when it comes to Shanice. And personally, I
I
agree,
do
at least to a
not.
certain extent, because two things. One, first of all, I always wanted a love interest for Shanice as well, but not somebody's leftovers. I mean, and I guess in all fairness, everybody's probably somebody's
Everybody just
leftovers,
like
but I
leftovers.
mean, but I meant like from here, I felt like she's a rebound for these people. And I feel like I would have loved to have, like, why didn't she get with the doctor that she hooked up with Nicole? But speaking of that, I feel like there's a little bit of shady in her because she did hook up that doctor with Nicole. She did not tell that to Ted. And then she also didn't tell Nicole that she out here spending time with Ted. I think it's inappropriate, especially, well, first of all, because it's work inappropriate. But second of all, because these people you work with, you see them, you act like they're lightweight your friends. So why would you even be dealing with this woman's ex-husband like this? You know? But
Shanice
for
said she don't
him,
want to be tussling in the hospital like Ted and Carlton. She said, "I'm gonna keep it cute. I don't want to be out here tussling with
Wait, who is
with
friends? I don't
Nicole."
think Nicole and Shanice are friends like that, like
but I
Ted and
mean,
No,
but
but they're all
she's,
in the same.
yeah,
they
they're
just work
friendly.
together.
Yeah, but
So
think about that. I mean, your ex-husband, she talks to her all the time about stuff. And she never once said, hey, to me it was
I think
giving,
I'm gonna give her time too, because I think Shanice is smart. Even with the whole Derek situation, she peeped out with the whole Ashley thing. She
yeah,
was
but even
honest with
her
him.
dealing with that, she was cool with Ashley. Why would you date Derek?
She was
In
honest
any
with him. Like if she knows like she picking up the feeling. She like, I'm back away. Um, y'all need to be honest about how y'all feel about each other. But they divorced. Ain't like she was scheming before the divorce. Now I would have to
it's
side her.
still, it's some girl code stuff in there for me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just
I'm
I
I don't
mean,
like them together.
once Nicole went the Carlton route, I mean, it's all bets is off. We still got to be girl code, or
That's
oh
they
when
fair.
they not
I
I'll
mean,
be
friends.
that's
like,
fair.
oh, it's over. I'm like, oh,
That's
it's
fair.
over because
That's
she
fair.
been seeing Ted
And I
trying to
don't
hold
feel like
on
she
to
sought
Nicole
Ted
ass.
out either. I just kind of feel like it kind of organically happened. But this is also given Eva Tomas, Eva, and New Boy like you got to be aware of the rebound situation too. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right.
Run amok. Okay, she needs a woman, or he needs a woman in his life that'll twirl with her. Okay, with, well,
Yes,
and
I'm
that's the
gonna
thing
say
too.
Shanice is not no punk.
She's
right.
not, and she is definitely. And you see that Leslie is out here eyeing them, side eyeing them, and everything. This
I
is
told you
definitely going to be a showdown between Shanice and Leslie. And I'm like, baby, Leslie, he does not belong to you. What is wrong with you?
that part.
And maybe
No,
that's why
ma'am.
I'm so for it too, child. Maybe just because it gets on Leslie's nerves too. I like Shanice. She a little messy, but I like Shanice.
That is true, Harold. She will give somebody a nickname. Teddy
Cause
Weddy,
what she called
Nene.
Cat, Cat
She
Brat,
called Cat the
Brat Cat.
Brat something. And then she called Shanice Niecy. Like, what?
That Teddy Weddy be sending me, child.
Ooh,
Oof.
calling Naomi Nene. Child, what is happening? Oh, she is a mess. And I feel like she called Marcel something too, but I can't remember what it is.
Probably.
Hello
Everybody got
there.
a name.
Okay, it's a lot of folks out here who have a
Mm-hmm.
coworker romance. True, but is it
Unfortunately.
But as long as you
appropriate
take
though?
look, as long as if you take it seriously, they got to at least tell y'all HR.
True that.
I think they're being cute
Not just for
about it
them, for
though.
Nicole and the other boy too, like for
I
everybody.
agree. I
For
totally
everybody.
agree. Because they looking
I think they're
real.
being cutesy about it though. They're not
Mm-hmm.
really getting too inappropriate at work. Um, they're not really haven't really gone on a date, really, except for when they meet up at that the restaurant. Why can't I
Or for
think of the name?
jeans.
Or for
Mm-hmm.
jeans.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
That's
then
not
she
really a
made her
date.
own
It's like
date.
they running into it, huh?
Well, no, she made her own date because she showed up at his hotel room for
that was for
Christmas.
Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a date though.
I'm just saying she made it
I need
her
you
own
to
date.
take me
Well,
Oh,
they
somewhere
she
other
want
than
certainly
her
Orphy
spent time.
Jeans.
ask her out or something. Or she
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
asked him
ask
out.
me out. Take me someplace other than Orphy Jeans, please, and thank you.
Well, they
But
be meeting up. They don't be going there together. They be
That's
meeting
what I'm
up every
saying. That's where they
time.
were kind of run into each other, sharing fish sandwiches and
I was
whatnot.
about to say they were sharing though. They was out here
That was
sharing
cute, but
food.
that's not a formal date either.
True. But they're still spending
It's like
time.
spending time building a rapport with each other, like on some
Right.
friend type stuff.
Till
But
you
he
Mm-hmm.
get
made the
to
first
that
move
point where
was
you
kissing
ask me
her
out
on New
on an
Year's.
official date.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't mad at him trying like kissing her, like kiss somebody on New Year's.
Not just kiss somebody, kiss somebody.
I mean, she was dating and
Somebody
got
that's not
reports.
Dana Leslie, all her aliases.
Oh,
So.
yes, please. Because I thought that was a nightmare, and he really slept with that lady again. I was like, oof.
I'm like, you had to.
Did
I'm
you
like, why
really
she had to
though?
get him while he drunk? I'm like, did she really? Did they really happen? I said the same
Yeah,
thing. Did it really happen? Because he
yeah.
was drunk out of his mind.
He was drunk, and I
Go
don't
I'm
on
like,
and
know
could
if.
smell
he
your
get it
parts,
up while
sir.
he was drunk? I don't know.
But I do have the same issue you mentioned, Monique, that him even giving her the time of day. Why, like that whole him sitting there listening to her tell him about Vernon. Why are you still talking to this woman? She ain't got no
And every time
sense.
she come to his hotel door, like
Period. Slam it. In
he
fact,
opened
do
the
you have
door,
a
like,
peephole?
come in. Right. We
Because
be
I hate
talking
when
right here
they have
outside in
the
this
whole,
hallway.
oh, we gonna be
Where it's
friends.
cameras.
Y'all do not have to co-parent no more. That lady is grown, okay? Let her spend whatever time she got to spend with her father and build that relationship without you. You are not needed, ma'am. Y'all have y'all relationship. They have their that. Oh, we're gonna be
Mm-hmm.
friends. I was like, Ted, please. What are we
Yep.
doing here?
And even her saying to him in his face, telling him, oh, I'm not gonna. She alluded to the fact that she was going to go with them to Martin's house. Like they were a big old family. Like, what?
All right.
Ma'am,
No, that's
nobody
his
invited you to
daughter.
Martin's house.
No.
All right.
You know Martin ain't
Well,
gonna want her over there. They
hey,
Hey,
Lawrence
they'll
report.
Lawrence.
take Eva, but they not taking Dana Leslie behind.
At all.
Hey Lawrence.
At
Mm-mm.
all. Okay,
And he
so
said he was going to, was it this episode?
what?
No, that might be the next episode about him getting a new place.
Oh
Ooh,
yeah, I
Ted
can't
is getting
remember
a
what
new
episode
place.
that was. That's
He
what he
said
said
that was
to
like his New
Shanice.
Year's resolution. That what he told Shanice when they said, oh, for
Mm-hmm.
jeans in the booth, they was eating before the countdown, I believe, happened.
Yeah,
Okay.
he said
And
he
he
tired
said
of
it's
living in that
time. He
hotel.
said he was just holding on and hoping, get back with Nicole of it
Yep.
all.
Mm-hmm.
He don't want to make that permanent. So she said, she encouraged him to do so, and support his decision to have his own space besides living in the hotel. And
Mm-hmm.
she said you should have a housewarming party. And she said, I know what kind of housewarming gift I would bring. I'm
You
like,
got a birthday
okay,
back,
that's
child.
you giving yourself an invitation.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you're gonna be kissing on folks, I guess I got an invitation. So,
I'm like, about
well,
time. I'm wondering when he's gonna get out that hotel. I'm like, about freaking time. Please get a house,
thank you. At least a condo or
something.
something.
Right.
Especially since Leslie's
Sheesh.
old behind ran her behind over there. And then I was like, wasn't you about to be kicked out of that place? And then you bought the place for Eva and moved yourself in the hotel. Leslie Dana make my ass itch, child.
Okay.
She is exhausted. I mean, she is really getting her
She is.
acting chops on because she is really good at being bad. And
I'm
be
gonna need her to
aggravated
get
every time I
hers
see
one
her.
day. This season, I hope she
Yes.
get hers because we got Lauren running around like nervous, like she hold her
Mhm.
keys when she go to her car and got. I mean, you trying to unalive her
As she
twice,
should.
like, and I don't
Right.
like how Eva approached that situation when Laura was trying to express herself about it. Like your mom, like, is running havoc. I don't care how much money she got. Like, I'm still scared because she not trying to unalive this girl not once but twice.
Yep.
Right.
On the
And you still
road,
use
in the
that
hospital,
information to
spiking her
take back to your
potassium, make
mama.
her heart, whatever. I was
Yep.
like, damn, Laura, like I feel
And
bad.
she still took the information back to her mama about the detective, which I mean, I guess you're supposed to tell your mama that, but it was like, who did you get it from? I felt like you was just still using the child yourself.
Well, but also, I mean, I do feel like she should definitely get some just desserts. But let's be real. This is a soap opera. We ain't looking for
Yeah.
justice. We looking for drama. And so even
I
if
need
she do
Laura
go
to
to
get some
jail, it'll be
justice.
very short-lived. And she gonna be wreaking havoc from that jail cell. So, which is, that'll work too.
Right, I'm gonna say that at
That
work. Right.
that would work too. Because look what Allison was able to do from the jail cell, child. A
Right.
mess. Golly. So yeah, so what do y'all think? What are your final thoughts about season 1? And then let me know what your hope is for season 2.
I enjoyed season 1. It went by so fast. I'm glad they got a season 2, and I want to continue to support this soap, Beyond the Gate soap, and I wish some stories like somebody get a little justice, like Dana Leslie and all her aliases. But it was some wild storylines, like her getting money from Anita by way of her dead ex bandmate. I'm like, being her mother, I was just like, what the heck? What the hell? Like, okay, y'all about to get this crazy person money. All right.
Mhm.
And I mean, we had some good new additions to the crew, like the brother Isaiah, good addition for
Mhm.
Eva's sake. And June getting her stuff together. I'm glad her character arc, because we was with her a long time. Her in the streets, under the bridge, out of her mind for a long time. And I like
Mhm.
how they transition her into her sobriety and getting her a job, and make her make her come to reality. Like, she did what she did, and we finally got a backstory of how she's the one who called people on herself for her kid's sake, even though it might be hard for her at the time that it happened for her sister to understand, but she
Right.
had to do what she had to do. So I'm glad they cleared that story up, and how the Martin kids is her kids. So
Mhm.
I like how everything transpired, and in the new season, I just want Dana Leslie to get a little punishment, because like she wreaked havoc on a lot of people. I mean, it's
Mhm.
like you can't get away with everything. I mean, she needs to be knocked on her ass, in my opinion. So I hope Marcel is the person to do it, even though I don't care for him as a person. So yeah, Derek Ashley, y'all can go. So is Joey and that lady and her son.
Vanessa.
I don't need the
Vanessa.
daughter. I'm gonna need the daughter up here, the other twin or whatever up here, because the daughter, like, she going through something. I'm like, she's Vanessa.
Mhm.
Like, I be showing a daughter. I be have to request my daughter to come here, or send for my daughter. Or I'm going to my daughter, because your daughter's going through something, and
I thought
a
that son
FaceTime
was
ain't gonna
going
do
through
it.
something.
So they're just me.
Right. Right.
um, yeah. So
What about you, Miss Kira?
I enjoyed it. It had a lot of good storylines. Some of them were repetitive and they pissed me off, but like I said, that means we are giving good acting. Um, we kind of Debbie Downed it at the end of the season with the whole Anita thing, so hopefully she's fine at some point in season 2. Because like, y'all not gonna have me crying every episode and my eyes welling up. Like the last couple episodes, I was like, please,
Oh.
please, I need some
I wasn't
justice.
well enough.
It was just so emotional. Like it was needed, because it is something that's serious. It is something that's in
Yes.
our community. It needed to be
Mhm.
discussed. I
Mhm.
like the
Yes.
different aspects that we got into, but it just was really heavy. So
Mhm.
I mean, we leaned up off some of the foolishness. I definitely need Leslie Dana to get some justice, and I need them to bring in some characters so we can phase out like Ashley and Derek and some of these other storylines and just move on, because don't nobody care about them. Vanessa and Giles
Oh
don't care about
Lord.
them either. Um, yeah, just so we can move on, like, because we had to kind of move on from Eva and Tomas. So now we got Isaiah. Hallelujah, praise be to
Mhm.
God. So just keep it going, keep it fresh. We can phase some of these things out, bring some new people in, and keep it moving. But I enjoyed it. That's what I want for season 2. Some new people,
For new
some new
people.
storylines, tying some things up, because Leslie can't be the villain, the whole thing, child. Okay, so give her a little justice, send her away, then that'll give her venom to come back and do something else if we just gonna keep doing
Mm-hmm.
Leslie. But
And I
Fresh
wonder
start.
if that's something that they actually will do too, because we saw at the end of the Family Business
I about to
that
say
she is
still
not
on life support.
she is not DEAD.
Look,
So, if she go back over there and wake up, she gonna be wreaking havoc over there. And maybe she could be over here down for a little bit. And like you said, come back. Maybe she has amnesia.
LC,
Come
you
back.
have one job to do.
Thank you. I agree.
Right.
I
Like, oh, she already
agree.
just put her out her
I agree. And she was asleep too. Child bye. Just mm-mm. Get it going.
All
They're
right.
supposed to be bringing a new character to love interest for Ashley. Oh, I do not care. But if they do great, because I really wanted Derek to get with Cheryl. So if that's the case, then cool. Move them both on, please.
Yeah.
Please.
And for me, I loved season 1. I was so excited when the show came on. So excited that we were really truly be able to get into these characters, and
Yeah.
they're doing their thing. But you know what I want them to wrap up? I want it to be revealed that Bill knows what Haley's plan is, and they stick it to Haley because
Because he kept postponing that damn trip. I ain't gonna hold you.
okay, and I think it is a
Like,
reason why. I want them to wrap that up.
Maybe he heard something when he was passed out on that floor, and then now that friend is lurking around for help.
Mm-hmm.
he needs
She
to
ain't in
clone her
town for no
phone. He
reason.
was smart.
And then also, I'm glad you said this too, Harold. I'm over Joey and his not his thin edges. Lord have mercy.
Dang,
I don't know
Harold.
what Vanessa sees in
I
Bargain
don't
Bin.
either.
Tony Soprano. Shout out to Dougie Boy. You know what? But I like that the point you're making though, because what I would love for them to do is bring in his ex-wife and have her start to wreak some havoc around these parts as well, and give Vanessa a run for her money. I would love to see the
Vanessa wouldn't
redhead
even know what
from.
to do. She is
She
mess
Vanessa
wouldn't.
around.
to find out what
Look,
happened
she
with
mess around,
Doug.
slit her wrist.
If she weren't
Okay,
here,
mess
I
around.
need her to find out that he did that to her husband, because I thought the son was gonna be something and he was going to dig up something and find something, and
The son is
Mhm.
I
not
just want you to be happy. It's been 2 seconds.
the son is not that strong or equipped to even come up with that by herself.
I agree, but maybe
He's
the
not
daughter will.
ruthless.
Maybe the daughter will, and when they bring her on,
Please.
maybe that's maybe she'll act like Cat the detective and start finding out some stuff
Yes,
because.
With a little
2.0,
crazy. With a
please.
little crazy.
Mm-hmm. But I would love to see that as well. I really want Ted and Nicole to get back together. I do. It doesn't have to be
Ted is
immediate or
so
anything like
arrogant
that.
and cocky. I don't like this new Ted no more.
What? To me, I felt like the old one was very cocky, and I felt like he was
I love
unfeeling. This one, I feel like is more like, okay, he's more sensitive to things, but I do feel like he does things that's out of place. Because him even telling Nicole about Vernon to me was less about her wanting her to not be blindsided, but really trying to get back into her good graces. So I felt like he had an
And
ulterior
that was
motive
like
with it.
strike 2 or 3. Because remember when he was like, "Oh, I got rid of Leslie Dana for you by telling her, oh, you could have our house," and then she still got the house. And I was like, Ted, what are you?
Exactly.
I said he been real. Oh, I did that for y'all to take one thing off your plate.
And then you
And you
messed
didn't even
up.
do
There
that
you
right.
go, sir. Hey, Jay.
Go sit.
Hey,
But
hey.
I just don't like how the Duprees be treating Ted though, because it's like y'all, we know why they treat Bill the way, because Bill be doing their dirty work. I just hate it. Like
Ted had a whole baby. I mean, granted, he didn't know, but
he didn't know, but he had a
you
whole
didn't
baby
say
at
nothing
the
about that affair.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
And then you
it
try
seems
to
like they
pay that
treat him worse than Bill. That's
But
the
you
crazy
tried to
part for
pay
me.
that because he was like the good guy.
I'm need to
Bill
be
was
on
always
equal.
the bad guy. Bill was
Mhm.
always a shady individual, and you try
Yes,
to pay
but
that lady to go away instead of dealing with the issue at hand.
I don't know, Miss Kira, though, because I feel like, okay, yes, Bill's always been shady, but the Duprees contributed to him being shady. Like
They
he was
did.
literally their
Doing their
fixer.
dirty work,
And
right?
so,
Yeah, he
They
yes.
did.
And
I'm
so I
like,
felt
dang.
like he got a bad rap, kind of for not for no reason, but I mean, kind of for not his own fault reason, the whole thing.
That's
He just
true.
was a willing participant because, and I wish they had delved a little
Because
bit
the
more into
father
that
helped
too.
build up his law firm, right? His
Yes,
firm.
yes. but
So
it
it's like,
was because he has a trauma about his own father
Yep.
and
yep.
not being wanted. So now he latched on to the Duprees. That's why he
That's
latching
why
on
Haley
now.
is about to slit her wrist or slit his
Child,
wrist.
or
Sliding
he
up on the
is.
wall for no reason.
Right.
You don't even like that man.
Because she get uptight every time the Dupree come over. It's about the Dupree.
Okay. Oh Lord. Mm-mm-mm. So okay. Any last thoughts about season 1 or going into season 2? If
I can't
not,
wait to see what's to come.
you can't wait to what?
See what's to come.
Me too. Me too. We in this thing. We on board. We
Yeah.
made it through season 1. We
Woo!
are invested. And
Yes.
anybody who wants to watch Beyond the Gates, you're gonna have to get you have to get it through Amazon Prime because they didn't snatched it off of
Yeah.
Paramount Plus. If you want to catch up, you can do that. All 199 episodes plus the
Baby.
ones for season 2 are on there. But like
But
I
you got to
said,
subscribe to Paramount Plus though,
yes,
right?
you do. You still have to have your Paramount Plus in
The
order for
Paramount
you to be
Plus
able to.
app separate doesn't have it. That's the
Yes,
Right.
kicker.
that's crazy, but yes, you still have to have the what's your name. But if you want to catch up, feel free. If not, just jump on in. It is a soap opera again. We all will fill you in on
Yeah.
whatever questions you have, information you need, because we know all of these characters. We know these people. We're not family like we are over at Family Business,
Right.
but
Exactly.
we know these people.
We
We know these
gatekeepers. We
people.
outside the gate in their business.
Okay.
Yes. So go around, y'all. Go ahead and tell us what y'all got going on. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to everybody up here. We thank you for chatting with us this afternoon about Beyond the Gates. Go ahead and get started. Let us know what you got going on your channels.
Uh, for me, I'm supposed to be doing a book club later with Tika and EJ for the cousin Curtis book, if I can pull it up. See?
Oh yeah, mine's in the room. Oh, you got your
See?
green.
Curtis, okay. Bounty Hunter. So we're going to talk about the first 5 chapters later this evening. So yes, if you'd like to tune in, that'd be great. But a lot of stuff coming back, like Sisters is coming back up this coming Wednesday. Then Monday, tomorrow, supposed to be All Her Fault. That's on Peacock. Let's talk about that. I'm trying to build up my membership content. If you like, please join the membership. I'm planning on doing like some watch alongs and some off topic kind of stuff, like different kind of stuff like old nostalgic watch alongs, different kind of videos I'll be posting up there for the membership, and yeah, that's all I got for right now. And I probably do a video about what's coming up this week, what's coming back this week for shows and stuff concerned. It's a lot of stuff coming this month, and some of the stuff I like to talk about. So yeah. And I am gonna be getting back on my Beyond the Gates. I know I've been saying that, but it's a new season. So when I said that last time, I'm like, dang, it's the end of the season.
Yeah,
So
it's a
I
while.
might as well wait till the dang on season 2 come
And
back.
that's why we did it today, though, to wrap us up. And we
I was
want a
like,
fresh new start. That's okay.
right. That's why I'm like, yeah, I might as well wait season 2. But yeah, so here we are. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna talk about this episode from Friday.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Miss Kira.
Oh boy, in about 2.5 hours, I'm supposed to be giving y'all a weekly huddle. We're gonna talk a little baby bit of gossip and about some of the new stuff that's coming to streaming in January. So join me for that, and then I will also be joining EJ and the ladies to talk about the book. And keep your notifications on. Check the community tab. I've been trying to do a better job there. I also try to put things in my Discord now. I'm doing stuff with that because I'm trying to reshape my channel a little bit and get you guys some more content. So I'm gonna jump into Married to Medicine. And I'll be probably just riding that out. I don't want to do too much and get overwhelmed and then can't keep up. So we're gonna start with that. I guess it's not the middle, but little ways in. They ain't give y'all that much these first couple episodes, no way. So yeah.
It's all
Keep
good.
your
Okay, well, thank you so much, Lemon Kush Pepper. We thank you for joining us. And everybody else, thank you so much for joining us as well.
Yes.
So don't forget, like Monique said, join her membership. And then also Miss Kira and I. So funny, we have opposite things that we need right now. Our good sis just reached past 500 subscribers, but she needs you to run up those watch hours for her. Now, I got the watch hours. I'm going to need y'all to run up my subscribers. I need the
Yes, please
500.
get
tell a
them.
friend.
Get her
So,
to 500, please.
so
On the road to 500.
yes, thank you so much for that. I will also be joining the ladies to talk about the first 5 chapters of Curtis Duncan Bounty Hunter tonight, this evening. But also, if you liked what we talked about today, Beyond the Gates, you into it and all that sort of thing, I have been keeping a notepad of all of the crazy reads because they say some crazy and hilarious things on Beyond the Gates, and they're very modern about it as well. And I kept tab of them, and I did a live just the other day. Make sure you check that out of all the crazy reads that I remember coming from the characters. I will say she's not my favorite character, but she definitely came with the reason. That is our Miss Kat Richardson. She was quick with the tongue on those reads. The way she would cut folks up, it was all there. So make sure you check out that. And also, I'll be back on. I did this live for us to be able to catch up because I got, like I said, we got behind on Beyond the Gates, but I'll be back on my regular shorts. So I'm recapping in 3 minutes or less for Beyond the Gates, and we starting off with season 2. If you're into family business, I think all of us are. Make sure you check out our most recent videos for the family business, especially that live panel that we did for the finale, because so many of the stars showed up for us. Yes, it was 3.5 hours, but I'm telling you, it was worth it. We did a little tussle with Orlando, and because he showed up in the building. Junior was there. I'm not even gonna tell y'all. Y'all have to go and watch. We appreciate y'all being here today, and we appreciate you watching us elsewhere. Hopefully, you will join us this evening. And if you don't have anything else, that's all we got for you. Then have a happy Sunday, happy New Year to you, and until next time, holla.
Bye.